Hi, it's Deirdre Martinez of the Uplift Movement, and today is meal prep day. And we're going to do stuff that is simple and something you could take on the go and is abundant in vegetables so that you're really eating healthy, you're feeling energized, and like I said, it's simple, it's going to take you hardly any time, and it's tasty too. What we're going to do is we're going to make some different types of wraps. We have wraps that we're going to use collard greens with. So we get extra veggies from that, and we're gonna just stuff it with an assortment of all different raw vegetables. What's great about this is that, you could fill up your wrap with these veggies, but if you have any left over, they're just great snacks to use with dip or cheese or something yummy like that. We're also gonna do different types of hand rolls for just variations. So this one you'll have a little bit more rice with, and then we're also gonna make some zucchini fritters. I haven't made those yet, but this is just a simple 5-ingredient recipe that we're gonna make. What we're gonna start with first is making the nori rolls. And I'm not a professional sushi maker, so no judgments, okay? But I love these rolls because I like the taste of seaweed, and I love rice. So we're gonna just take brown rice, and we're gonna put it on top of the nori roll, and I'm using about a third of a cup. And you have to wet your hands for this actually, because if you don't, then the rice will just stick to you. So you can use your fingers and just kind of spread around the rice. And I'm gonna do it in the corners because I'm kind of gonna do it more as a wrap as opposed to a roll, because again, like I said, I'm not fancy. I made some tempeh, really simple vegetarian form of protein, and I marinated it in some coconut aminos, and I'm just going to lay that on top, and it gives you it's just a great source of protein, but again, without having the animal flesh. And then I'm just going to use these really great vegetables that we have cut up already. So you can use whatever kinds of vegetables are your favorite. And when you buy cucumbers, bell peppers, go for the organic kind. Bell peppers are actually part of the Dirty Dozen, so you want to make sure that you buy it organic whenever possible. I'm just going to add some avocado because avocado makes everything delicious. And then just put that on here. And I mean, look at already, it might not be a masterpiece that you might see in a sushi restaurant, but when you're trying to eat healthy and on the go, this is a great way to do it. And then I'm just gonna wrap it up like this. And the seaweed sticks. Now the other thing that we're gonna do too is prep for the zucchini fritters. The zucchini fritters I love, again, simple ingredients. 4 cups of shredded zucchini. You've got to be careful with this because you want to drain the zucchini out first. If you don't, it's not going to stick with the flour. And I'm using a brown rice flour, so I'm just going to add 2/3 of a cup of that, 2 eggs. And I love zucchini fritters again because you're getting a ton of vegetables from it. It's mostly zucchini, and they're great to-go kinds of meals. So you can have it as a breakfast, like I love to have it after a workout, or as a snack. I'm adding chives, or you can add some regular onions. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and mix it all up. And then what we're gonna do with this, and you can add salt. I typically try not to add salt. Sometimes I go through really fun phases where I get like in this salty thing and I just want to eat a ton of salt. And then most of the time I'm not. Like the food as it is has plenty of salt, and it's enough, to add just like herbal seasoning. All right, so this is just about ready to take over to the skillet, and that's also where we're also gonna make the soup and make the collard green wraps. All right, let's go. We're gonna do the zucchini fritters now. I'm just gonna use some cooking spray, some nonstick spray. And how I like to do this, and it's a little tricky because sometimes if you try to like flip your pancake over too fast, it falls apart. Don't be discouraged. Just keep trying. It's okay. maybe the pancake fairy will be around helping you. So sometimes it's, you know, you just pray to the pancake gods, please make me a nice pancake. And I'll just take a little scoop, a couple of scoops, put them on here, try to bring it all together. So I'll start with 3. And then as they're cooking, I just kind of mold them together. You take a nice spatula like this and just keep on flattening them down. Oh, see, that one wants to act up. Not gonna let it. Get back there. And then I'll add one more. And what's really fun about these too is you can add a lot of different herbs. I was trying to make this simple and fast, so I really only used chives just to add some flavor. But you can add cilantro, you can add dill, rosemary, what other herbs you would like. And then you're just gonna let them cook and sit and sizzle, and we'll come back as soon as they're ready to flip. Okay, well, I flipped them. They look amazing. You want to cook them for maybe about a minute or 2 on each side. You can dollop them up with some sour cream, or an alternative that I like to use is Greek yogurt for sour cream, and have it as a nice snack or as a meal, and it's great to take to go. We're going to start with the collard green wraps. What we want to do is we actually want to wilt the collard greens first, and we removed some of the stalk that was in it just because it's harder to wrap. And when we wilt it or blanch it, when you have boiling water like this, it makes it a lot more softer that you can fold and make the wraps with. So we're going to just put this in there, make sure that the water is boiling. And you want to look for that really pretty bright green color. It doesn't even need to be in there that long. Make sure that the whole leaf is covered. And flip it around a little bit. And so collard greens are great. They've got a lot of nutrition, high in fiber for you also. Here are our, look at how pretty and green they are. We're just gonna dry that out. Now you can basically fill these up with whatever you want. We are going to make these with chicken, hummus, and cheese, goat cheese. But I've heard of people putting tuna in them, buffalo chicken, tempeh, rice and beans. You can just about pretty much put anything in it. So it's a fun way to get creative in the kitchen, especially with kids. You know, you can let them pick whatever they want to put inside. Take a cutting board. Now, since I cut a little piece in the middle section, you want to just fold it over like that, so you've got a good foundation for your food. And I'm going to start with eggplant and hummus. And just spread a little bit of this. Start with the goat cheese. This is that spreadable kind, so tasty. And then I'm going to add a little bit of hummus. So you could even just do this because this has got a source of protein from both the hummus and the cheese, or you can add some animal protein, some chicken, and of course the beautiful array of vegetables that we prepared and pre-cut earlier. Some carrots, some bell peppers, a little celery. Simple. And then we're just gonna roll from the side that has the opening. Okay, just roll right here. Pull it in a little bit more, fold it in at one of the bottoms, and wrap away. And there you go. You got a beautiful wrap stuffed with yummy deliciousness. And quick and easy and simple. So make as many as you need. When we meal prep these, we make a bunch. It's because they last for several days and there's plenty to share. Meal prepping, it's not as hard and it doesn't take as much time as you think, and you're worth that time and energy anyway, having healthy food that's accessible and available to you whenever you need it, so you can have more time and energy to do other things that you love in life. Thank you for watching.